have bad news from about the UPS driver. That's going to be a robot situation, too.
So Jimmy Kimmel just exposed Will Ferrell as an accidental prophet of automation doom. And it's actually fascinating. What started as casual comedy chat revealed Ferrell's eerily accurate predictions about robots replacing human workers. We're seeing his forecast come true faster than anyone expected.
He can probably groom dogs, but I feel like they're going to figure out dog grooming robots before they figure any of the other stuff out. Really?
The prediction logic here is brilliant. Dog grooming hits that sweet spot where automation is cost-effective but still requires precision. Boston Dynamics and similar companies are already developing service robots for exactly these mid-skill tasks that seemed safe just 5 years ago.
What's left for him?
I know.
Yeah. Wow.
That what's left question captures the real anxiety driving politics right now. When delivery drivers, groomers, and service workers all face automation, we're looking at massive economic displacement that neither party has seriously addressed with concrete retraining programs.
He's like Nostradamus. Well, did he have any other predictions that you can share?
Comedians have always been society's early warning system. George Carlin predicted internet outrage culture. Dave Chappelle saw racial dynamics shifting. They observe human behavior patterns that economists miss, making them surprisingly accurate social forecasters when they're paying attention.
Have you ever been to the old spaghetti factory?
Wait, what? Yes!
Yeah, we got a couple of waiters from the place there. Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
Are you kidding? I used to work there.
You did too?
Yeah.
The restaurant stories aren't random. They're building the foundation for automation predictions. Service industry workers are experiencing the first wave of job displacement, making their perspective crucial for understanding what's coming next across all sectors.
They are waiters at the old spaghetti factory.
Are you kidding
Holy
me?
moly.
What? Do you know what I did once? It was so unprofessional.
Go ahead. Now they call the rat the Vesuvius. I'm sure there are no rats anymore. I'm sure they've cleaned all of those out.
That's exactly.
You know, as restaurants get older, they get cleaner in general.
Right, of course.
Wow.
That rebranding from rat to Vesuvius perfectly mirrors how corporations rebrand automation as efficiency rather than job elimination. McDonald's calls their kiosks customer empowerment while cutting cashier positions. Same playbook, different decade.
Is that something you did regularly?
I did. I was a hostess at Cravings for years, and I worked at Melrose Roses. Yeah, Cravings on Sunset. I was a hostess. And then I worked at Melrose Baking Company, Horn and Hardhat Dynomat. I worked all over.
Did you wait on famous people?
Celebrity service stories matter because they represent millions of hospitality workers now facing obsolescence. Restaurants are rapidly adopting tablet ordering and kitchen automation. The personal interaction that once seemed irreplaceable is becoming a luxury service.
Just sausage.
Yeah, just sausage. I was like, maybe she already had breakfast from before. I had like a lot of thoughts, like just sausage. I was like, interesting. Superstars eat sausage.
Maybe she only eats sausage. Maybe that's all she eats. Maybe that is just how she stays so lovely.
Yeah.
These seemingly random observations about eating habits reveal how comedians process human behavioral patterns. That pattern recognition, the same skill that makes great comedy, translates directly into predicting how society will adapt to technological changes.
Did you meet Will at Saturday Night Live?
Saturday Night Live functions as America's cultural laboratory. Writers and performers must constantly predict what will resonate with audiences. That forecasting muscle, trained on social trends for years, naturally extends to economic and technological predictions.
Have you ever seen the serious side of Will? Because he's always pretty upbeat.
The contrast being set up here is crucial. Behind the comedy persona lies someone who's clearly thinking deeply about economic disruption. Many successful comedians are actually sharp social analysts who use humor to make uncomfortable truths more palatable.
Who knew Will Ferrell was some kind of a dark lord?
The Dark Lord characterization hits perfectly, using comedy as camouflage for delivering harsh economic realities. It's the same technique political satirists use, but applied to automation's inevitable march through the service economy.
I think he's coming on in a couple of weeks. We're going to have to interrogate him see if he has any other things to tell us.
That upcoming interrogation could be genuinely revealing. If someone this perceptive about automation trends has more predictions, we should pay attention, especially given how accurate the delivery driver and grooming forecasts are proving to be.
My wife wants one. And I've been very resistant to getting one because she insists that I heat the pool to 90 degrees.
She's like me!
The pool heating resistance perfectly parallels society's denial about automation's impact. Just as he avoids the energy costs, most people avoid confronting the massive retraining and social safety net investments needed for the transition ahead.
I'll continue to not heat the pool and you just go in that.
That is so
But apparently
funny.
that's in the mid-range that she does not want to be in temperature-wise.
That temperature preference reveals the harsh binary nature of automation transitions. There's no comfortable middle ground. Jobs either exist or they don't. Workers either adapt or they're left behind. The lukewarm transition period is brief and brutal.
She wants it either freezing or boiling and nothing in the middle.
The binary choice metaphor extends perfectly to the automation economy. You're either skilled enough to work alongside machines, or you're replaced by them. The middle-skilled jobs that built the American middle class are disappearing fastest.
You are doing a TV show next with Will Ferrell, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm doing a show called The Hawk that's going to be on Netflix. I'm so excited.
Netflix show. He plays a golfer, right?
He plays a golfer. Wait, I'm going to take my jacket off now for part two.
Right. We've got part 2. I forgot.
Golf shows might seem trivial, but they're actually perfect vehicles for observing service industry automation. Country clubs are early adopters of robotic maintenance and automated hospitality. Fertile ground for someone tracking these employment trends.
Well, this is one of them. The other one,
cute.
it's almost identical. The other one, there's not a lot of creativity when it comes to shoes.
The shoe standardization observation connects to automation's broader assault on craftsmanship. When human creativity gets reduced to algorithmic variations, we lose the artisanal skills that once provided middle-class livelihoods across countless industries.